What's up, Red Racers? Today we're going to be biking to the Lakefront. We're starting at Miller Park, which is the stadium for the baseball team of Milwaukee, the Milwaukee Brewers. No games going on right now, abandoned parking lot. And it's about a 5-6 mile bike, so I'll vlog along the way. I started my bike ride at Miller Park, which is the famous stadium for the baseball team of Milwaukee, as I already mentioned. It's a really nice stadium. I think it's a great draw for people who live in Milwaukee if there's a sports team to root for. To get downtown, I was going to be using the Hank Aaron State Trail, named after a famous baseball player who originally played from Milwaukee. This trail is great and scenic because it takes you along a lot of the rivers in Milwaukee, and it takes you basically straight to the lakefront, which is really nice. It's all got paved bike paths as well, so it's really nice to bike on. Here I passed by a Palermo's frozen pizza brand packing facility. They make great frozen pizzas, and they taste really good. The first sight of the Milwaukee downtown skyline. Yay! At this point, I was about a third of the way through biking to the lakefront, right next to the Potawatomi Casino. On this next bit, I was right alongside the Menominee River, which is a great river for kayaking, and it leads right into Lake Michigan. Here's the stupid bit on my part. I accidentally crossed the river too early. I was supposed to cross it way farther down, but I crossed it here, and then I took a right, thinking that the Hank Aaron State Trail was right there. I passed under the Spaghetti Bowl where a bunch of highways are, but it wasn't paved at all, and it was super weird. I ended up getting stuck behind these train tracks where the Amtrak is, and I had to cross through the building, thanks to the nice employee, to actually get onto the other side. Huge mistake. I thankfully got back on track and was able to cross the Milwaukee River and get back to where the Hank Aaron State Trail actually was. I was passing into the historic 3rd Ward of Milwaukee, which is a great place for shopping and just finding good places to eat and high-end apartments as well. It's a very nice place in Milwaukee, and thankfully it was where the Hank Aaron State Trail was, where I could finally follow that to where I was actually supposed to be and get to the part of the lakefront that I was going to. In the final stretch to the lakefront, I had to cross under the Hone Bridge, which is a nice, cool spot in Milwaukee. It's a nice, cool bridge, and it's right where a highway passes through. But it looks really cool. Finally, I made it to the lakefront. I just had to bike a little bit farther north to get to Lakeshore State Park, which is where I was going to be walking around and taking a break. Lakeshore State Park is a small but pretty park that overlooks the bulk of downtown Milwaukee and overlooks Lake Michigan too. It's super perfect, and it's really nice for like a picnic or something like that. Fun fact, the Milwaukee skyline has 2 buildings that are over 100 stories tall, the Northwestern Mutual Building and the US Bank Building. After checking out this little red lighthouse and doing a cool circle panoramic shot of myself and the skyline and the lake, it was time for me to start biking home. This time I was determined to go the right way through Milwaukee and cross the right bridge. Here's the bridge over the Milwaukee River that I was supposed to cross. And here's the giant bridge over the Menominee River that I was supposed to cross. It was on this Hank Aaron State Trail, so it had a perfect bike access route to get on top of it as well. Next, I passed by the Harley-Davidson Motorcycle Museum in Milwaukee. You can't really see any signs for it. And I can see Miller Park in the distance now. I was almost back at the destination. I just had to pass over a couple bridges and some train tracks, and there I was, back at Miller Park. Overall, this bike ride was so much fun to do. I really loved it. I might do something similar again, but just to a different part of Milwaukee. And just like that, we're back at Miller Park where we started. Overall, I would say it's a really fun bike ride. Very scenic, nice views of Milwaukee. And that was it. Next time I wouldn't get lost. Like and subscribe. Duh!